Hey family, welcome back to the channel, Celebrity Scandalous. Nicki Minaj, child, she is trending, but for all the wrong reasons. But before we get into it, please hit that like button. Now let's get into the mess. So I watched Nicki Minaj's interview with Kirk at the Turning Point Summit USA. You guys remember about a month ago, we talked about her speaking at the United Nations, on behalf of the Nigerian Christians that were being prosecuted. And I was like, okay, I didn't really see herself emerging herself into politics. I was like, maybe she's going to be somewhat of an activist, speak out here and there. But now Nicki, child, I did not see this one coming. Now listen, this is not a political channel, and I might touch on some, pop culture, politics, stuff like that. I'm not going to bash her for her political affiliations. I mean, she has a right to pick a side, and it appears she has stepped on the MAGA side. It's her choice. Now, will I continue to be a supporter of hers? Not necessarily, because there were quite a few yikes in her interview to me. They say a hit dog will holler, so I guess that's me. I mean, I'm the hit dog. Because it rubbed me the wrong way when she was talking about little white girls being made to feel bad about how they look. I'm like, huh? Like, man, black folks are still being called the N-word at Cinnabon. Are you crazy? What the F are you talking about? Where are little white girls made not to still feel blonde and proud and flex their white privilege? Heifer, tell me where, because I'm lost. She said my older black women will get it. Girl, no, we won't. Wrong, because none of my girls got it. We talked about it, and we were like, what the hell is she talking about? We're still fighting to get our little black daughters and girls to feel good about their hair, their color. Girl, what? But let's listen to what she said, because this was crazy to me.
Well, something that I've noticed recently is that for little girls, I think that no matter how you look, we should be trying to instill into them to be proud of how they look. Recently, in the media, it's almost been like a push to, it's not just making young black children feel proud of themselves, but it's almost like doing that and at the same time telling other children not to be proud of themselves. And I don't want any child feeling that way. If as black women, we felt that we were not being represented and not being admired for our beauty, if we felt like that as black women, why would we want to do that to other women? Why would we now need to make other people downplay their beauty so that we can feel, no, that's not how it works. I don't need someone with blonde hair and blue eyes to downplay their beauty because I know my beauty. Do you understand? It doesn't bother me that a woman feels and says that she's beautiful. Amen. Why shouldn't she feel that? Why have we gotten to a point where certain colors or certain kinds of people have to be afraid of loving themselves and loving the way they look? Mm-hmm. Like, isn't that wild? Yeah. And so for little girls, I don't want what was done to little black girls done to little white girls. I don't want it done to any girls. I want all the little girls in the world to know that you are unique, you are beautiful, you are you, and you can.
So I was scratching my head like, why, Nicki, why? You talking about girl empowerment. Weren't you the one going back and forth with Cardi B calling her daughter a roach and a monkey? If those aren't racially charged insults, I don't know what are. You were at the helm of denigrating a little girl, so what are you talking about? What hypocrisy. I'm just like scratching my head like, Nicki, like, I mean, I get it, but not you, right? And so it just kind of made me reflect and think about some of the things that I've heard about Nicki lately. Like, I've heard that she's been having mental or pharmaceutical issues. I don't know. That's just some of the things being put out there. The cocaine, I don't know. But watching her speak lets me know that something must be going on. I mean, even the way that she talks, like, I've never been a Barb. I've liked her music because of my daughter. I listen to it, but just her slow speaking, and I'm not knocking nobody's speech, child, because I be stammering and everything, but she seems a bit off and aloof to me. So I was just wondering, like, what caused her to even want to go there, and then it came out that she was paid $1 million. So I was thinking, okay, even for $1 million, considering the backlash that she's been receiving over the last months about, some of her going to the United Nations, her supporting Trump, like, is that enough money, like, for her to be doing a paid gig like that, $1 million? Like, I always thought that Nicki was very well off. So to me, $1 million to lose such a large part of your fan base is crazy, you know? I mean, we've been hearing about the judge forcing the sale of her LA mansion. You know, people have been saying that she's financially strapped, but even so, I couldn't see Nicki, like $1 million to me wouldn't change her situation for her to do something like this, right? Because so many people are just outraged, you know, because they're thinking that she's aligned herself with MAGA. Now, that's her choice, that's her decision. But some of the things that she was talking about, I did find a bit offensive, especially coming from her. I mean, it's just like 50 Cent talking about Diddy, and you got allegations against you. It's like these celebrities must think that we are stupid. They must don't think we're smarter than a fifth grader. I'm serious. Some people were saying she's doing it to get in good with Trump, that he can help her husband in some capacity. Somebody was talking about he could get her husband's charges expunged. I don't know if that's true. I don't know enough about those kind of processes and procedures. I don't know. But, you know, a lot of people are just really shocked. She's losing a lot of people. She made statements like boys can still be boys. Like, she's offending a lot of the groups that have historically supported her. It's really nuts. I mean, in my opinion, she sounded like a nut when she was sitting up there. She's losing fans. The Barbs are jumping ship. What do y'all think of all of this? She is making comments, alienating groups of her fan base that have supported her for years. The LGBTQ is not happy, and many of them are speaking out. A lot of people are just shocked at Nicki. I mean, she has a right for her political affiliations, but I think some people are even more surprised because over the years, she hasn't been a girl's girl, or that's what a lot of the industry girls say. And now you're coming out here and you're talking about black women, you know, if we have been made to feel a particular way, heifer, we still being made to feel a certain way. So what are you talking about? None of that has changed. I don't think we're in a position to really be fighting for the rights of a little blonde, blue-eyed girl in this. What? I mean, no, and understand, no kid or nobody should be made to feel bad about themselves. But we got so many other issues that are at hand. So to me, it was just confusing. Like, who is guiding her? Who is the person, her PR person? Who's telling her what she should and shouldn't say? Like, are you prepared for this? For $1 million? Girl, they should have prepped you for a whole damn month. Because as far as I'm concerned, she dropped the ball. But anyway, if you are a bar, please jump in the comments and let me know how you feel about this. Are you still supporting Nicki? Have you jumped ship like a lot of other people? And say it respectfully, because if you disagree with what I'm saying, that's fine. But don't get up in here acting no damn fool, because you will be blocked, okay? But I'll see you on the next video. Bye.